Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, where it's not about the pose and you don't have to be perfect. Hi, I'm Leslie Fightmaster. Today's class, fun-loving, full-body yoga stretch. And we'll focus on the hammies. Boop, boop. Welcome to my home. I'm so glad you're here. So let's start by sitting up nice and tall, crossing at the shins. Feel free to sit up on a little cushion if you like. And close your eyes and just begin to deepen your breath. Along our journey of the joy of living, today our reminder is to honor yourself frequently and constantly. And you may be asking yourself, how do I do that? And that is a good question because it's not like we're taught it in school or most of the time by our parents. In fact, many times we're taught the opposite. So I will give you some ideas during our practice today. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart. May your practice open you up to the idea to honor yourself frequently and constantly. The first way to do so is by forgiving yourself. Whatever it is, whatever happened, you deserve forgiveness. Let's release the hands and let your eyes softly blink open. And we'll make our way onto our backs. So continue your steady breathing. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest and just gently rock a little side to side. Now keep your right leg drawing in and extend your left leg. You can either keep it bent, that'll be a little less intense, or extend it all the way with the toes pointing up to the sky. And then hold on behind your right thigh. So keep this knee bent. This is going to be a little bit awkward at first, but you'll get it. You're going to draw your thigh to your belly as you hold really tightly. Extend your leg up toward the ceiling. Now breathe here. So really using some arm strength to keep it here. And you're trying to straighten the leg, but the leg won't straighten because it's really not supposed to. This is similar to a lunge upside down. So breathing here for 3 breaths. And 2. And now release your arms a little bit, and now you will start to straighten the leg up toward the ceiling. Draw your right hip forward so you can hold on behind the thigh or the calf. If you have a yoga strap or a belt, you can use that around the ball of your foot. Or if you can reach your toe, that's fine too. It doesn't matter how deep you get into a stretch or a pose, as long as you feel the stretch, that's all that matters. Continue steady breathing. And we'll just stay for a few more long breaths. And while you're here, contemplate the fact that your body is awesome. Just think about all the things your body can do. It's really incredible. It does all these things on its own. You don't even have to tell it to breathe or make your heart beat. It just does it. Your legs carry you where you want to go. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Take one more breath, inhale. Now as you exhale, we're going to take the leg over to the left for a little twist, and you can always bend the knee if you'd like, Or you can extend it out and hold it with your leg, or if you do have that strap, use the strap, and then turn to look over your right shoulder. And if possible, scoot your left shoulder over to the left a little and turn your belly up toward the sky. Just a few breaths here. Now, if you can straighten your leg or move it towards straight, you'll still get some hamstring stretch here. Now, inhale, make your way to center. Hold your leg with both hands. As you exhale, draw it in for just another moment. A little deeper stretch if you can. Now, if your knee is bent, it's fine. Just do what you can. You can have your leg over here and just try to work on straightening the knee. At the same time that it's straight, keep it unlocked. Okay, let's release that. Take a moment to extend the right leg next to the left. Already feels different, so amazing. And then draw the left leg in. So remember, this right knee can be bent or straight. If it's straight, it's a little more intense. Hold on right where your hamstrings are. Draw your thigh into your belly. Use your arm strength to pull it down, and then imagine you could straighten your leg even though it's not going to straighten. Think about this as like a upside down crescent pose. So keep pulling down using your arm strength and then reach that foot up toward the ceiling. We'll stay for a few more breaths. Do your best to keep your inhales and your exhales equal in length. I know it's a little awkward, but it does some good work for you. Take one more breath here. Relax your shoulders and jaw. And then let your arms relax. And inhale, extend the leg up toward the ceiling, straightening the knee as much as you can. Remember, you can be here. It doesn't matter how far you bring the leg back, but draw this left hip a little bit forward so hips are level. And then you're gonna hold on behind the thigh or down by the calf, take the toe, use a strap, so many choices. So we're just gonna stretch this leg out for a few more breaths. Might be more than a few. And when you're honoring yourself frequently and constantly, one way I mentioned is forgiving yourself, and another way is honoring your body. So that's what I was mentioning. Think about all the wonderful things your body does. It's really an incredible machine, kind of like a machine. So I know I have the tendency to look at my body and kind of pick out the things that I don't like about it. So I've started to change and look at my body and pick out the things that I do like. I like the fact that I can walk from place to place. I like the fact that I can move my arms and I can stretch them overhead. That's pretty cool. Not everybody can do that. So focusing on the things that you like, much better than the don't like. And then the things that you might not like become less and less. It's really magical. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, you're going to take the leg over to the right. Remember, you can keep the knee bent. If you can keep it straight, even if it's here, you'll still get a little bit of hamstring stretch, so do what you can. And then, if possible, scoot your right shoulder over to the right a little. Turn your belly up toward the sky. Turn your head toward the left shoulder. And just take a few breaths here. Big breaths in your twist. And if your leg shakes a little bit, it's okay. As long as you're not getting any sharp pain, you're good. You feel the sensation of stretch, that's fantastic. Sharp pain means stop. So always listen to your body because it speaks to you in sensations. Now inhale, make your way back to center. As you exhale, draw it in any amount, maybe just a millimeter deeper. Doesn't matter how deep. My leg's shaking a little bit. And let's release that and extend the left leg next to the right. Hopefully everything feels even. And then bend both knees. Roll yourself to your right. Use your left hand and press up very, very carefully. And then roll forward. So we're going to get into some deeper stretches. But in order to stretch, it's always a good idea to warm up a little bit. So bring your hands in front of your shoulders, turn your inner elbows forward, tuck your toes, and come to down dog. Let's keep both knees bent for now. And then slowly start to straighten the right. And then bend the right and straighten the left. Just switching. Now bend both knees. Stick your buns up in the air a little bit. And then start to stretch through both legs. Heels don't have to touch. If they touch easily, you might walk a little bit longer in your down dog because really this is about stretching out your back. Take one more breath. And now inhale, let's come into plank pose and make sure your shoulders are right above your wrists. You can have your knees up or down, your choice. Pull your belly in, take a breath in again. Exhale, shift forward about an inch, hug your elbows in, slowly, slowly lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, press all 10 toenails into the floor. Pull your belly in, inhale, peel the chest up. Lengthen your butt bones toward the backs of your knees. And then lower down. Exhale, tuck the toes under. You can leave your knees down on the floor or lift them, firm them. Take a breath in. Belly and pelvic floor engaged. Exhale up and to down dog. Just a breath here. Inhale. Exhale it all out. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees and walk or hop feet to hands. Then inhale. Hands to shins. Lengthen your spine halfway up. And exhale, fold, bend the knees as much as you need to here. We did stretch out those hamstrings a little bit, so if you can straighten the legs, firm the muscles, and shift the weight toward the balls of your feet. Let your head hang. Now we'll inhale with that nice long spine or flat back. Sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale to Samastitihi, which means steady balance. We're going to take Surya Namaskar A one time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Keep your ribs and belly in. As you exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold in. Bending the knees as needed. On your inhale, come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, come to plank pose. Shifting forward, chaturanga, knees always can be up or down. Shoulders no lower than your elbows. Then inhale. Upward facing dog or stick with your cobra and exhale. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Stretching here for 3 breaths. And 2. Take another long breath in. Exhale it all out. Bend your knees and look up. Lightly step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet. Reach all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And now a little bit warmer. Take your feet hips socket distance apart. So it's not the hips, but it's the hip sockets. Keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back. About 3 feet or so, and then line up heel to heel, or if you can't get this hip to come around, go wider. Bring your hands on your hips. Inhale, look up, lengthen, hinging from the hips. Exhale to come forward. Now you've got some more choices here. If you happen to have yoga blocks, you could put them on either side of the foot. If not, grab your leg. If you can reach the floor, you'll reach the floor. Wherever you are, one more time, lengthen, inhale. Pull this right hip back, exhale to fold. Now it's important when you stretch that you firm your muscles. So if you've got those joints that are really easy to lock, soften them a little bit, but keep the muscles firm. Let's take a couple more breaths here. If you have the flexibility and you're able to, you can walk your hands back and go a little bit deeper. If not, you're still a really good person. Doesn't matter. Just do what you can. It's not about how flexible you are. Yoga is an inside job. The poses are just a way for us to get in there. One more breath. And then inhale, looking up, bend that knee. Exhale, step the feet together, hands to hips, all the way up. And we'll do the other side. Left foot stays in the front, right foot back. Line up heel to heel or go wider. Just make sure that your hips can face the front. Hands on hips here, firm the legs, pull in the belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hinge. And come forward. So remember, blocks, leg, fingertips on floor, whatever works, and then inhale, lengthen one more time, pulling this left hip back. Exhale, fold in any amount. So imagine that you have a yoga block between your inner thighs and you're giving it a good squeeze. That's going to help you to firm your muscles. Also pressing into the base of the big toe of your left foot, pressing your calf towards your shin. Now just a couple more breaths. And then, if you're going to go deeper now. Take another breath, just one more. And then walking the hands back forward. If they went back, bend the back knee, step the feet together. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Bring your hands behind your calves and slide them down, keeping the legs straight if you can, otherwise a little bends. And then shift the weight toward the balls of the feet. Inhale, looking up. We're going to cross the right foot over the left or to the outside of the left and sit down, extending the legs in front. Now if you're a little bit rounded here in your back, sit up on a blanket folded or a pillow to lengthen your spine. Pull your toes back. So when you pull your toes back, make sure the heels are on the floor, because if you can get those heels up, then you've got those legs that can lock, and that's not good for them. So legs are firm, belly's in, inhale, arms up, hinging forward, exhale, lengthen, inhale, exhale, again forward any amount. If you can't reach your feet, grab onto your mat. Use a strap, whatever works. Grab your legs, doesn't matter. Just feeling the stretch. Now as you're here, see if you can relax. Notice what's going on in your mind, if anything. Probably might be a little bit quieter. And then notice how you feel. And then inhale, lift your head up, exhale, and release. Bending the knees, roll yourself onto your back. Draw your knees in. Grab your ankles or the little toe sides of your feet. Stay static or gently rock side to side. Another way to honor yourself frequently and constantly, make a list of things that you love. So after this class, grab a notebook, make a list of things that you love to do. And then every day, take a look at that list and pick something. It's a way that you can honor yourself by giving yourself something to do that you love. Could be a bubble bath. Maybe you love to walk outside. Anything. Hug your knees in. Release your feet down. Lengthen your sitting bones a little, shoulders away from ears. Extend the legs. Let your feet flop open, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Come to natural breathing. And one last way for today to honor yourself frequently and constantly is to rest and just be. That's what we do in Shavasana. It's a few moments to rest. Feel your body against the floor, nice and heavy. Let it sink down. Relax your forehead and your jaw. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. Our quote today comes from Louise Hay. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Love is never outside yourself. Love is within you. Right where you are, take a deeper breath in. As you exhale, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to move your hands and your feet. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch overhead. Nice wiggle. And then bend the knees, roll yourself onto your right, and honor yourself for showing up and taking your practice today. Very good work. Use your left hand to come up, and we'll come back to our comfortable seat. Now don't forget to write down the things that you love to do. Bring your hands together. Hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your heart, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communication, sending this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. If you enjoyed your stretch today, you're going to love this one. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. And did you know that this class is part of my Hatha Yoga Joy 30-day program? For the whole program, click right here.